What's good, my dudes? Your homeboy Endy, back at it again with a fucking banger. Anyways, today is a very good day, and why you may ask, fellow viewer who's watching this fucking shitty video right now? Well, fellow viewer, it is because this is the day that I made a fucking commentary video instead of a speed art. Oh my god. Wow. Holy shit. Yeah, that was me trying to fucking act happy. Yeah. This is awkward. But yeah, enough playing around. What is up, people? My name is Endy, and for today's video will be about on how to get motivation. Since there has been a ton of people asking on how do I how do you stay motivated, or simply how to avoid burnout? And basically by that, I just wanted to make an entire video about this topic, since I myself has already dealt with this and I managed to successfully go through with it. And I wanted to help you guys out, so I wanted to make this. So yeah, so with that being said, let me tell you guys my tips on how to stay motivated and keep on pursuing on your path. Alright, so first of all, if you don't want to have a burnout on what you're creating, I'd suggest to firstly is to do something else. So you might be wondering, well, Andy, I can't really do something else, man, because what I was creating is like thing that I'm really fond of. Like, dude, this is the only thing I like. Like, dude, this is the only fucking thing I like, dude. I don't want to do something else, dude. Like, I want to fucking cry like a fucking bitch. How the fuck did I do that fucking impression? I sounded like a fucking retard. You only get this on my channel. Oh man. Yeah, you could say that. But finding another hobby to do whilst taking a break on the main thing that you're really passionate about can really help you to learn more about yourself and maybe find more things that you're really fond of. Like, let's say for instance that you're taking a break on doing illustrations. So I'd suggest to do something else, like maybe do photography or do video editing or even animation. Like, bro, there's a fuck ton of things that you can do that can maybe spark up some interests on it. Like, who knows, man? Like, look at me. I didn't even knew that I would get into digital art, bro, since I used to create these shitty drawings, bro. Like, just look at these fucking god awful drawings, and let me just tell you, these drawings were 6 months ago, and after 6 months, just look at how I improved. My stuff still sucks, but I can see improvement, bro. I can see goddamn improvement. But yeah, I'm not gonna drag this on. Let's move on to the second tip. Okay, so moving on to the second tip would be about on finding more motivation. So what I mean about this is that you should look at someone else's work and get inspiration from that, and simply create your own art form combined in all the areas that you took inspiration from. And yeah. So I have told a ton of people about this tip, but one thing that you need to keep in mind if you're getting inspiration from someone else's work is that you should not copy what they made, because inspiration is just getting some ideas of what they made, not fully copying what they created. Like, simply don't do everything that they did on that design. Like, let's say they added a stroke on that design, and you're gonna add another stroke to your design, and let's say they added this color to your design, and also you're gonna add this color to the fucking design. Like, dude, don't goddamn do that. You're gonna get called out, and that's just rude. Like, you're just copying what they made, not thinking of something else in your head to be creative and such. But I can get people for that are just starting out and still doesn't understand on how to create their own creation, so they just fully copy from the original artist who made it. But that's not really bad, because they're just simply practicing on how they created their art, but still giving credit on their work, which you should totally do if you're gonna do this type of stuff. Okay, so for the last tip would be on looking at art websites. So this tip is really helpful if you need motivation to start a project or come up with a concept design, because art websites provide a lot of, well, art. And for some reason, as a creative, seeing these amazing art that was made by other creatives just motivates me for some reason. Like, I don't know if some other creatives or people can relate to me, but in my end, when I see an amazing piece, it just motivates me to keep on going, because at some point I know that I can get on their level if I keep on creating and being consistent on what I create. And also just by looking at how they made the piece and trying to figure out on why they added these certain colors or brushstrokes, like why they were placed there. And here's a bunch of art websites that I can say that I tend to look at whenever I need inspiration, or maybe I just need some references on what I'm creating. So these websites are Behance, ArtStation, and Pinterest. But anyways, these 3 websites are really helpful if you're in need for any ideas for any sort of design that you want to make, or if you just need some inspiration to create. Like, I really highly suggest for you guys to check these out, because if you haven't heard about these websites, then you're missing out. But yeah, that's gonna be it for my tips. So yeah, let's move on to my outro. Alright, so I'm ending the video now because it is 12 o'clock in the afternoon and I am fucking hungry and I want to eat, so I'm ending this video quite fast. But yeah, so anyways, basically the main purpose on why I made this video is for the people on Twitter that says like, dude, there's no fucking purpose on continuing creating design anymore because I'm not getting the support I want on my post, or even what's the point on creating if I'm not even getting noticed and all that fucking bullshit. Like, dude, shut your fucking mouth. If you keep saying that shit, you're going nowhere, dude. Do you think these people already made it, just made a name out of themselves just because they got viral or some shit? Like, no, they fucking worked their fucking asses to get on that fucking level and didn't spat this fucking useless shit just because they're not getting any support. Like, if you really love what you're creating, then continue fucking doing it. If people don't see that, then fuck them, man. You don't need their fucking approval if what you made is good to them. You just need to stay in your goddamn lane and keep on creating. But yeah, on the other hand, sure, alright, as a creative, we also need some supporters. Okay, I can totally get this part, man. I can relate with you, bro. But when I started my journey on doing digital art, I didn't think about the fucking support or money or whatever, and I just wanted to create art, and that's fucking simply it. And yeah, I think I'm going on a rant now, and I don't want to do that. I want to eat now. I want to end this now before this gets out of hand. So yeah, that's it. But yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, my Twitter is at ItsEndy. I tend to post daily art, so if you like seeing art on your timeline, then I'd suggest following me. And also subscribe if you guys like these type of content. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.